port everything to the Switch has been a joke since system launch. A good majority of the library is made up of re-released Wii U games, and PS4 games, and popular Steam games, and less popular indie games, and Doom. But I didn't think they were literally going to port everything. That is until Onion Games announced their impending Switch release of Moon, a never-before-translated PS1 anti-RPG. Yeah, that's a thing, apparently. I shared my incredulous WTF reaction to the news on Twitter, but most everyone had no idea what I was talking about. You know, if it weren't for moments like these, I might actually forget what a huge nerd I am. Anyway, it was clear to me that an explanation was needed. Because holy shit, Moon is coming to the Switch! So, Moon was different. Very, very different. I personally haven't played it because it's also very much in Japanese. But Moon is infamous for being this super weird RPG parody thing. Moon sucks the player, really, right through a TV and everything, into an RPG world and reveals the tropey hero to be this self-absorbed nuisance. He's loud, he breaks into houses, he terrorizes dogs. And he's all around a bad dude. But while the game gives zero reverence to the hero, it adores its NPC inhabitants. These are living, breathing characters with their own individual stories, desires, routines, and, well, lives. Moon is very, very story-heavy. And yes, I said routines, because when it was made, Moon was ambitious. Most RPGs back in the day gave world inhabitants a line or two of dialogue. They were window dressing to the bigger adventure. And Moon, NPCs are the main attraction. They have better things to do than stand around waiting to point the player party to the nearest quest objective. So there's an in-game clock and townies go about their daily business, as repetitive as it may be. This from a PS1 game in 1997. For context, you have to remember NPCs adhering to an in-game clock would be a major advertising feature for Morrowind on the Xbox 5 years later. Unlike Morrowind, however, there's no combat. The hero battles, but you don't control him. Instead, you, as the boy sucked into this bizarro game world, go around collecting the lost souls of the poor creatures the asshole hero murdered and reunite them with their dead bodies. And that's pretty much the game. You lay dead monsters to rest and solve NPC problems. Your purpose is to spread love, not destruction. So, love like your life depends on it. Because it does. Each task completed earns you love points, and if your love meter depletes, it's game over. If this sounds like a non-sucky-faced Tulip, there's a good reason. Tulip was a PlayStation 2 game that incidentally shared developmental credits with Moon. In fact, that was another thing Moon was renowned for. It was the first game from Love to Lick, a niche studio founded by former Square staff. Moon wasn't just an offbeat RPG parody game. It was an offbeat RPG parody game made by the people who worked on some of the most iconic titles in the genre. Imagine cutting your teeth on developing the likes of Chrono Trigger and Super Mario RPG, only to quit your job to make a game that lampoons the snuff out of your old employer. That's Moon. The biggest FU to the classic JRPG genre conventions and the people who made them. And it's coming to Switch.